What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Lis Talks Vibes, where it's more than just talk. It's a vibe. How are you guys? If you guys haven't, I can't even talk right now. If you guys haven't asked yourselves, checked in with yourselves or anything like that, of how you're like asking yourself how you're feeling, take a moment right now. Ask yourself. I'm asking you guys, so it's just like ask yourself, check in, be like, what's up? I'd be like, what's up, Liz? What's up with you? With my inner child. You know what I'm saying? Um, I actually, this is hella random, but I used to have like a nickname when I was younger. It was I can't believe I'm sharing this with you guys. I don't know if I've ever shared this. I don't even think like on my main YouTube channel or anything like that. I probably should. Well, whatever. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. But cuz it's crazy cuz I'm getting off topic, but whatever. Let me just take us a story, something real quick. It's because, like, dude, with my name, it's been a whole ass, like, fucking journey. Like, I made a video of how I used to spell my name wrong. I dead ass used to spell my name wrong. It's with an S, Lisbeth, but I used to spell it with a Z. And I didn't, like, correct it, figure it out till, like, high school. Too funny. And it's crazy because now, like, everybody calls me Liz, and and people used to call me like Lisbeth, like they would say my whole name. I feel like during college it was like some of my cousins and my aunt that started calling me Liz, and I was like, and then it just kind of like stuck, because my like nickname when I was younger was Tita. I don't know, but that was like my nickname, and that's how like family people would call me. Still some dude call me Tita, and I just think it's so funny, but it's so cute. And I don't know, I just like kind of Tita is like my inner child, if that makes sense. But yeah. No, dude, it's because it's crazy. And some people like still call me Lisbeth, and when they hear others call me Liz, they're like, it's just it's weird. It's kind of crazy with my whole name situation. I have a middle name too. Yes, what's my middle name? I've mentioned it like on my vlogs and stuff like that, but yeah, I think I have. I don't know. Anywho, enough about names. I hope you guys checked in with yourself. I hope you guys are feeling great. With whatever you're going through, just remain positive. You guys got this. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this episode, listen to it. I hear my neighbors. I don't know if you guys can hear them, but if you do, I'm sorry. They're pretty loud right now. And now Chatita's barking. She's like right here. Anywho, yeah, so I appreciate it, you guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning back in. If you're new, what's up? Welcome to the vibes. Okay, these are the vibes. Follow me on social media. I leave all my social medias down below. It's because I say like comment down below, but that's if you guys are watching this. If you guys are watching this, you're watching on YouTube, and you guys can comment down below. And if you guys can comment down below positive affirmation, how you guys are feeling, how you guys are doing. I love talking to you guys and just like helping you guys out. I do these talks to like inspire you guys and help you guys in any way. And I just let's start a conversation or something. People hit me up on Instagram, just like appreciating, giving me thanks for my videos, and I'm like, dude, like honestly, it's all thanks to you guys. Like, thank you guys for watching, taking the time to listen to me and all that good stuff. And just like those that relate, and had like similar situations, and we just like talk about it, or even like with topics, I just be speaking on like whatever like I want, kind of, or like experiences and stuff like that. It just be coming to me. Like, I feel like today's topic, I'll tell you guys after, but I do appreciate you guys watching and everything. And with the topics, if you guys are watching this, you can comment down below. But if you guys are listening to this, you guys can't comment. But you guys can go hit me up on Instagram, on the Lis Talks Vibes. Just so I know it's like, related to this, to Lis Talks Vibes, and just like the topics you guys want to hear more on, or if I haven't talked about it, I'll see what's up. I want to also like talk about stuff that you guys are interested in. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And today's topic, honestly, I have a couple topics. They've been like honestly coming to me. Like they've been coming to me, and I'm like, I just like don't know in what like which topics I want to do first and stuff like that, But this one, I was like, I have a couple, but with this one, today's topic, cause somebody pointed out, I already had this topic, right? And I was like, dude, which one should I do and whatever? Cause today I usually film 2 episodes, but I do have something going on today. It's kind of like, because today's like not content day. I'm just filming this because I haven't filmed it, and honestly, it's been like a busy week. I've had like a long week. It was like it was an interesting week. Did you guys have an interesting week? Because I know I fucking did. I know I did, and it was and like I'm. I feel like I'm just going everywhere. I'm bouncing here and there and there with all the topics and stuff like that. Well, all my shit. Anywho, let's get to the vibes, right? No, but if you guys had a long week too, like I get it, shit happens, but we just gotta remain positive, and trust our vibes are good vibes. And that is today's topic. I'm gonna, dude, I feel like I can't even talk. I'm gonna talk about, it's cause, okay, so I had like this topic written down, and it was kind of more like, it's because I like to like title them or whatever, like, and I was like, okay, I have like trust your intuition or whatever, but I don't know if I made a video on that already. I don't know, I feel like I'd be repeating myself a lot, but repetition is key. No, I try to like, just like, because honestly, everything like ties in together with like your intuition, self-love, self-care, and all that good stuff. But I didn't know what topic to do first, and somebody the other day pointed out my tattoos, and I have trust your vibes, energy never lies. So I have trust your vibes on this side, and energy never lies on this side. And honestly, it's because I had my hair up. Because a lot of people don't see it if I have my hair down. Because it's like behind my ear, So it's just if I have my hair up. And I mean, it's just like regular fall, whatever. And people always like compliment me on it. Or like, they're like, oh, like, what does your tattoo say? Like, what does it mean, And that one's like a really meaningful one to me. Because, it was during the time when I was like, when I really got like into the vibes, like into energy. And, like taking care of my energy and really like trusting my intuition, and like all about my good vibes, So when people compliment me and ask, I'm like, dude, I be going in. And I was like, you know what? This is going to be my next topic, because I kind of had something down and I was like, dude, fuck it. Like, it was meant to be, and that's kind of like just trusting my vibes too, because I don't know, I feel like we're always getting signs, and you just really have to pay attention, and follow your instincts, follow your intuition, like just and really trusting your vibes. And dude, it was just so random. Like, we were at this bagel shop, and the guy was like, hey, what does your tattoo mean? And at first I'm like, dude, like, which one? Like, I have fucking hella. And he's like, oh, the one behind your ear. And then I told him, oh, whatever. But yeah, so I just wanted to talk a little bit about this, because, and trust your vibes. It's just like really, like trusting your vibes, like trusting you, just like always remaining positive, and just really believing in yourself and believing in you, like your intuition, your soul, like your soul knows the way, it's leading you, and just doing what's right for you, and the energy never lies. It's like, I mean, I believe that like literally everything's energy. Everything is energy, and there's like good energy and bad energy. And it really like, it never lies, like when you feel something off, that's because like really pay attention, listen to your feelings, to your energy, what it's trying to tell you, and go on from there. Like if it's a good energy and something that it's like you are kind of like, calling, like manifesting good energy or whatever, it's like coming your way, it's like, okay, but if it's like bad energy, like if you feel something that and it's not right, it's like, if it's like a person, maybe remove that person, an environment, it just, like really paying attention to your energy. And that's why I got the tattoos, when I like really got into that, when I started learning more about like energy, because I didn't think like that before. I didn't think like I'd have feelings, and we all have these feelings and we have our intuition that's, just really trying to talk to us, but we like avoid those feelings. Do you guys hear my voice? It's like, dude, hold on, let me drink some juice because I have my juice and I brought out water just in case, because it's also cold, and I feel like that's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? This is a peaches, and I feel like it just be like manchando my lips and like my teeth, but whatever. But yeah, because we have these feelings and we really have to pay attention to them, like it's really our intuition speaking to us, the energy speaking to us, and we can feel it, and sometimes we just tend to like avoid it and not really think of it, and we got to pay attention to that, and yeah, like let me give you like, well, and I don't know, because I feel like before it's like I felt something, but I like didn't know what it was, and that's why it's important for you to really get to know yourself and express your true feelings, never hiding your feelings and, feeling them. But then if it's like a sad feeling, or like an angry, a mad feeling or something like that, just let it go, because it's not good for you. Like, yeah, you can feel it and whatever, because we all get these feelings, but that you shouldn't keep it on you, like let go of it. And because you don't want that energy, you don't want that negative energy, you don't want that angry energy, you want that positive energy, and you just don't want to accumulate none of that stuff, none of that like energy on your shoulders, like when they say like, oh, just like take off that weight from your shoulders, like it's like literally like this weight of energy. It's that energy, and you feel it, like, I mean, I know I feel it. We all feel it sometimes, like, on our shoulders when, we just feel like tense, of course, because of all this stress or anything like that. And it's just, like you, because you're tense, but it's just literally also that energy. You just got to take a big deep breath and just let it go, my peeps. You know what I'm saying? And, I wouldn't, before I like thought too much about things, I would have this feeling, but I then think like, oh, okay, this could go like, this way good, but it can also go this way, like I always, I don't know, like I tend to like think a negative thing, like play this negative scenario in my head or some shit, giving me a reason, or an excuse to like not do it. I try not to be an overthinker, but I can be an overthinker. So that's why now it's like I really just trust my vibes, and do what my intuition really like tells me to do. And I try not to think about it, because I know for me it leads to overthinking and just all these things, That's why you really want to connect with yourself, and learn yourself, learn your feelings, like what makes you feel like this way or like that, or like, and stuff like that, because, and just like connecting with yourself, with your soul, with your body, so when you get those feelings, like what it is, like if something ain't right, you know, and it's different for everybody. Like, it literally is, you know. I be feeling it, you know, like my intuition or whatever, but there's also signs, you know, like, and I feel like it's like, you know, you get that feeling and then you just keep getting signs and signs, you know. I mean, I really pay attention to that, and I just really believe in those. And, you know, everything happens for our highest good, and we just have to learn from it. It's all a learning experience, and literally grow through it. Grow through it, yeah. But you just gotta, you know, like earlier today, right? You guys see my fit a little bit? I'm so warm and I'm cozy. But this was like a long sleeve jacket. And I really liked it as a long sleeve. And I didn't think about cutting it, right? But I was like thinking about what fits to wear today. And I just try to like feel, you know, like what I want to wear, which is something warm, you know, and this is like really warm. But I also wanted to like change it up or something because I've already worn it, you know. And it's just like me, you know, like I know I like to switch things up, try, you know, styling in like a different way or something like that. And then in my head, you know, I get the vision, you know. I'll be getting these visions. I mentioned this before. And I just like, you know, saw it in my head, and like I got the feeling like, you know, cut the sleeves. And I didn't know like really what to wear with it. And then I was like, okay, maybe, you know, we could do like a sweater, this and that. And I was like, fuck, do I really want to cut the sleeves? Like, you know, and then it's just like I started thinking, and then I'm like, well, what if I cut it and then it's like, it doesn't look right, or like, you know, shit like that. But you know, I'm just like, you know what? Like, I saw the vision, okay? I have to do it. Like, I have to, you know, and it's just like really trusting my vibes. And I'm like, I'm going to like it, you know, and if I don't do it, I'm just going to be there with the ganas. Like, I never did it. I didn't know how it looked at, you know, what if I like really never cut it? It's like, I cut it, you know, I trusted the vibe. I trusted the process, and I fucked with it, and I fucked with it tough. You know, I put this crew neck under, and you know, it's like a different way that I'm wearing it, you know? And it's just like stuff like that. It could be like a bigger situation, you know, or like whatever, but it's just like, you know, stuff like that. I'm giving you guys an example of like how I really trust my vibes, you know? It's like, I think like, okay, I'm getting this vision like for a reason. Like, am I just getting in? It's like, you guys are probably laughing at me because I'm like with these visions, but no, like I'm fucking being serious. Like, I got the vision that I needed to cut it, and you know, it's like I got it like for a reason. Like, it had to be done. Like, it had to be done, you know. And you know, like it's happened with other stuff where like it didn't come out how I really thought it would come out, you know, like not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't like how it looked. It really wasn't like my vision, you know. And it's like, okay, you know, I'm like, all right, whatever. Like, I cut it. Obviously, you can't go back. Wait, I mean, maybe you can. Like, I could sew it back or whatever. But I'm like, okay, what's not working like this? Now, let me cut it here. Let me cut it there. Let me sew this, you know. And it's like, then I come up with like, you know, I do something even better, you know. And I'm like, okay, you know, it's just really of just trusting the vibes. And like, I don't want to say going with the flow, because I mean, sometimes I do go with the flow, but like if it's the flow I really want to go into, you know, because there's like different flows, but it's like also the one that you really want to do, you know. It's not like doing something. And I had like a little similar situation this past week where I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna just go with the flow with this situation and just see how it goes, you know. And it's like me thinking like that, okay, like just go with the flow, but I really wasn't feeling it, you know, like I wasn't feeling the flow. There's a difference, you know, like if you're going with the flow and just feeling the flow. And if you're not feeling it, dude, like you're not feeling it. And I wasn't feeling it, and I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna go with this, like I'm not going to do it. And it's like, you know, then I'm like thinking, okay, but you know, like this was going to help me out probably with this, you know, or like this and that. But I'm like, you know what, like no, like I'm going to trust my vibes. I'm trusting my intuition, you know, like I'm trusting myself, and I know that it's all going to work out fine, you know. I'm following my intuition. And then, dude, something better, like a better opportunity, like came up for me, and it's like, dude, this is like exactly what I needed, and I'm gonna go with the flow with that. It's like, it's something new ish, but like, I want to do it. It's like my intuition is telling me yes to that, and I'm gonna go with the flow with that. It's not like just like random shit comes up and it's like, okay, I'm gonna just go with the flow. Like, if you're not feeling it, you don't have to go with it, because you have control. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and sometimes like going with the flow, I feel like it's just really not having control, like taking control over your life, like of your story, like we are really, like creating our own story. And you have the power to change, you have the power to change anything, and change starts with you. So that's why it's like, I'm like, with going with the flow. But, it's like with the right flow, the flow that you really want to do. And just always thinking positive, like having that positive energy. Like with trusting your vibes, it's like, okay, it's like, this was me at first. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this because I have a feeling like I should do it. But I'd still have like these thoughts and, like, oh, but what if it doesn't go right? What if like I can't do it? Or, all these like negative scenarios. And then I start feeling like negative about myself, because it's all about what you think and like really what you say about yourself. And then, you turn into that. Like, if obviously I was having these negative thoughts and, and just like playing all these scenarios in my head and probably saying like, fuck, like it's not going to work. So then it's like, you literally feel that and you start feeling like, fuck, maybe I shouldn't do it, and it's like literally, and it's like you fucking with your feelings, like you just not listening to yourself and fighting like your intuition, but and that's why, like, if you're positive, like if you have that feeling like you need to do this, remain positive, and have these positive thoughts, like it's going to work out, like it's going to help me grow and all these things. And still, like, if it doesn't work out like the way you kind of wanted it to be, or like the way you thought or whatever, it's okay. It's like you still remain positive. Everything's helping you out, like it's going to help out your highest good. So just keep remaining positive, because if you just remain positive, it's just all positivity, like, because I mean, if you just get like, what's negativity going to help you? It's not going to help you in any way. It's just you're there and negative. Like, remain positive and believe in yourself, like you really have to believe. And if you just really believe and like remain positive and like believe, like trust you, it's going to work out. It's just, it might be those little hiccups, but you still have to remain positive, because shit, what if that didn't work out and it's like some shit better works out? You know what I'm saying? It's all energy, and you want to keep your energy, right? You want to protect your energy. You want to take care of your energy. You want to take care of yourself. You want to love yourself. Really staying connected with yourself. Like, you guys, going out, partying, drinking, doing drugs, that really disconnects you from yourself. It disconnects you from your soul. Like, when you're drinking alcohol, that's like a whole nother spirit, a whole different spirit. I don't know what fucking spirit, but it's some crazy spirit. You know what I'm saying? And that just really disconnects you from yourself. And it's like, if you just keep doing it and doing it, like, you're never connected with yourself, and you won't pay attention to those feelings, to your intuition, to the energy, because it's like, you're not, like, you ain't fully there, if you're fucking like under the influence with I don't know what. But that really disconnects you and from yourself, from your soul. And it's like, your soul knows the way. Your soul is like leading you, because it's like your soul. And if you're not connected to it, you really won't feel like your intuition. It'll be like, confused feelings, emotions, or whatever, because you're like disconnected. It's kind of like, like you ain't really here, it's like you're lost. Shit, I know I was lost. No, but that is like when I didn't, like really pay attention to my feelings. And it's like if I did, like, like if I got this feeling or whatever, I'd just be confused about it. And it's like, I mean, you can't really fucking think. So it's like, okay, well, now what, And sometimes you think like, oh, I don't, like when I would have those feelings, I'd be like, dude, like, is something wrong with me? Like, because I feel like you feel it in different parts of your body, like, because I don't know, it just depends. I feel like it's like your chakra, but I'm not like that familiar with the chakras, but like a little bit. But I feel like depending on like what it is, it's like what, what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to get too into that, but yeah. But I think like, like if it's like I got this feeling in my tummy, I'm like, fuck, like, am I getting sick? Like, is something wrong with me? Like this and that, this and that. And it's like, you just think like stuff like that, like or like with your head, or like, it just depends. And a lot of people I was never really like a pill person first because I cannot swallow pills. Like I literally have to put it like back there and then chug some water. I can't just put it here and like chug water or whatever. But, people just tend to like, go to those things or like go to alcohol and like go to weed. And then honestly, you guys, that's like then disconnecting yourself even more, from like from your soul. And, I feel like a lot of us get like those feelings like, fuck, like, is it me? Like, and it's like shit like that. But it's like, like, hey, maybe it's your intuition trying to tell you something. Especially if you're like in a toxic environment, you guys, or surrounded with some people that you really shouldn't be with, that you sometimes might even think about, and you're like getting this feeling like, fuck, maybe I shouldn't be here, or it's literally just like, it's the environment, like the people, the energies around you, and that's when you're like, because I'm telling you guys, energy never lies. And I know that's happened to me, when it's like I got this feeling and I'm like I don't, like, is it me? Like, I don't feel right. And then I fucking remove myself from that environment, around those people. And I'm like, I'm good, because energy fucking picks, you guys. If there's like a fucking group full of like bad energy, negative energy, like it's going to try stick onto you. It's going to try and pick at you, like, and just try like observe your positive energy, and that's why you want to protect yours, and just try not to surround yourself with negativity, toxicity, in places where you get that feeling like, maybe I shouldn't be here. You think like you might want to be there, but really follow your intuition, trusting your vibes. And and it's like, just trusting your vibes is really just like trusting you, all of you. Like, vibes, it's just like, you, like your unique personality, that's how like I always like see vibes, like, like when, because it's like you see a vibe, and like a vibe, it's like a good vibe, like just like this energy, like you really just want to like, like kind of be with, that you're like with a soul that like really lights up your soul, like you guys just like kind of connect, so it's like just really trusting all of you. Like, I know I trust my vibes, my whole vibes, like, like I have my vibes for my style, my vibes for like my makeup, like my hair, like anything, like we're all different, we're all unique, we're all us, like, what I'm saying. And if somebody tells me like, oh, like what the fuck are you wearing, like your makeup, this and that, I'm like, dude, like it's good, like it doesn't even offend me or like make me feel some type of way or anything like that, because I'm like, look, I trust my vibes, I know my vibes, like this is me, like, and that ain't gonna change it, you know what I'm saying? So just don't pay attention to that, like they're their vibes, they're probably some negative vibes, they're not positive, because like who the fuck judges somebody else, or like literally like hates, like people who hate, they just literally hate on themselves. They're all full of negativity, and that's their vibes. And if that's their vibes, they could go and vibe with other people like that. But if you're not like that, and if you don't like it, don't associate yourself with like those type of vibes. You're your own vibe. You're your positive vibe. You know what I'm saying? Dude, my voice, I feel like it's really... And I feel like it is because it's kind of cold. Dude, my back has been... Because when it's cold, dude, I'd be fucking cold. Like, I am always so cold. But I'm trying to, like, fucking also not say, like, oh, I'm so cold. Because then it's like, like you speak into existence. If I'm saying I'm cold, I'm just going to be cold, So I'm just start saying it's hot. I'm hot. So I can be hot, But yeah, my peeps. Those are the vibes. Trust your vibes. Energy never lies, my peeps. Let me know. I mean, you guys can't comment, but hit me up, you guys. Like, literally follow me on social media. Let me know what you guys think about this episode. If you guys are listening to this, you guys can comment. I'm pretty sure you guys can't. So follow me on Instagram. I tag it right here. But I also leave all my, I have a couple. I leave all my Instagrams down in the description box below. You guys, I feel like my voice fucking, I don't know. It feels, I need to drink so much. I need to get some tea. I need to make some tea. I do need to make some tea. No, I'm hella thinking like, what tea should I make or whatever. Drink you guys' tea, dude. Especially during this weather, I literally stay drinking teas or whatever. But yeah, you guys can comment or whatever. But follow me on Instagram. Hit me up. What do you guys think about this episode? What type of topics you guys want to hear about? That I could like speak on, like speak good vibes on it. But if you guys are watching this, you guys can comment down below. Comment down below what other topics you guys want me to talk about and stuff like that. I have good topics coming. Okay, but honestly, you guys be helping me out. I feel like like you guys have good topics. I love to hear what you guys have to say. Okay, my peeps, talk good vibes to yourself and speak good vibes to others. Peace, my peeps.